Hi, Gemini. Well, this is the reading that found you today. These are the cards that flipped out for you. Now, Gemini, this is going to get very interesting because as I was shuffling, the cards are flipping out. And one that really sort of pulled my attention to it was the Hierophant here, the second card that flipped out for you. And I do remember it's part of a Lakota legend. Now, the Hierophant here is represented by the white buffalo woman, or it could be the white buffalo calf woman, forgive me. So I took a moment to look it up, okay, because I remember the story only vaguely, but I wanted to make sure that I got the right energy for it. That being said, when I looked it up, turns out a white buffalo was just born, I want to say somewhere in Yellowstone, within the last 48 hours of me recording this, okay, blew my mind, which basically it fulfills a Lakota prophecy and it speaks of immense blessings coming. Now, it does come with a little bit of a warning, and that warning is simply be your truest self, okay? Be your truest self, walk in light, walk in truth, walk in kindness, walk in integrity, okay? That's going to be key here. Now, one thing we don't do here at the Zen Dimension Tarot, we don't judge. We're human. We mess up, okay? That's one thing we're all really good at, is we're good at messing up. We all make mistakes. I have a ton of them. I don't think I'm done making them. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not out there trying to, but it happens. We're human. So with that being said, if you are in a place right now where you're feeling a little bit mischievous, or, oh, I wonder if I could get away with this, or let me just go be a petty Betty somewhere, I would reel that back in. Okay, so let's get into it. First card that flipped out for you, Ace of Wands. Gemini, you're on to something beautiful here. Now, of course, this speaks to very fiery, passionate energy. You may be connecting with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. You may be inspired by a fire sign. You may have fire in your charts. Even that doesn't have to be, but there's this fire energy around us now. Very creative energy as well. Yes, it speaks to passions, okay? But I'm not really getting a romantic energy from this particular reading. I'll go ahead and let you know that. It's not going to resonate for everyone. What I'm getting here is a creative spark that is something, it's something you want to do. It's something you want to try. I'm getting for some of you, it is painting. Now, just because it's represented here by the paintbrush doesn't mean you have to be, but I am getting that energy through. I'm also getting tattoo art. The main key takeaway here is creativity, being very creative and passionate in your venture. Some of you may actually be traveling to a place where you can express your creativity, okay? Another thing that I was drawn to was this full moon here. And where the paintbrush is falling is somewhere between midnight, somewhere between 1 o'clock, kind of like around that time. I am getting a midnight energy somewhere in the middle of the night. Some of you may be actually staying up very, very late hours to work on a project. You feel very driven by this. Like it just, you've got a fire in your heart for this, I'm getting, okay? Now, next up, of course, we have the Hierophant, represented by the white buffalo woman. And this does speak to destiny. This does speak to, she came in a time of famine and fulfilled a prophecy that says, hey, look, we'll take care of you, but you have to do good. It's almost like I feel there's this energy of teaching with this. It's a lesson you learn. It's a lesson you take away from this. It's something that you feel very spiritually inclined to learn from. There's a lot of tradition in this. There is a lot of structure in this. It is a reminder from spirit to be on the right mindset going forward. Walk with integrity. Yes, you can be wild and free, but walk with integrity, okay? Everything has a cause and effect. Everything has a cause and effect. And when I'm also getting to, if you're going to notice bits of nature you're going to be compelled or drawn to bits of nature, pieces of nature. It could be a butterfly, it could be a dragonfly, a hummingbird. I'm getting for some of you. For some of you, it's a certain flower. For some of you, it is a scent, like the scent of a thunderstorm or the scent of I'm getting wild sweet grass. For some of you, when you encounter these moments, understand that your ancestors are walking with you. Okay, I'm being asked to tell you that. Now, finalizing this, we have the Nine of Coins. Well, there is your independence, financial freedom. It's also wish fulfillment. Look at this guy is happy. He's got a watermelon. He's got a bird. He's good to go. You know, his pentacles are in full bloom. They're going to keep blooming. You're building up a life for yourself, Gemini. I'm getting a very freeing life. Some of you are going to be breaking free. I'm getting you're breaking free and you're going to be very happy. And I know that sounds vague, but for some of you, that's exactly what you're aiming for. I am getting that there is creative endeavors in this that are going to be prosperous. Likewise, if you're just simply breaking free onto a new life journey, prosperous in every sense of the word. I love this for you, Gemini. I really hope this helped. Until next time, over and out.